now, and the Lings actually escaping on the left-hand side. So they will get out unseen, and they're not going to be seen by that tower in the middle either. And the Hellion is also getting sent across the map. Clem might be kind of swindled by this right now.
Yeah, he only has a couple Marines at home. The other Hellion is also coming across the map. I thought he'd figured this out as the rip went in, and the door is down, and he lifts the barracks as well.
Oh my god, it's a disaster right now for Clem. This is the best possible case scenario for Lambo. Let's see how well Clem can actually defend against this. You can see he's just bringing everything on the map back home because he needs everything to defend.
Stim goes down, Marines starting to fall, SCVs falling. The Hellions come back to try and defend. He's going to try and body block with these SCVs.
Oh, wow.
Very nice micro there. Trying to minimize the losses, but already a bunch of SCVs going down, up to 7 so far. And I think that will be the end of it. But sniping the Stim in the tech lab is kind of the big story there, as well as those workers.
Yeah, that's a great opener from Lambo. I love that he's switching this up in this way as well. You just saw Clem kind of grimace a little bit there on the webcam, so he's definitely hurting. He definitely feels that aggression. And I love that Lambo has brought this different style into the second game. Not just kind of letting that first game dictate the pace of the whole series, realizing that he's also got leverage in this game with his own strategies and bringing out something that we don't see as often.
Yeah, throwing Clem off there and able to get a decent lead, I would say, in game number 2. He doesn't want to take any counter damage here. He did make another 8 Lings. The Queens are a little bit out of position here. The Hellions don't want to dive, though. So only 2 drones fall. The Lings will come over to help out these Queens, and the Hellions will have to go back. Going into roach speed as well as +1 carapace. I think Clem is not sure that this is on the way right now. He's still prodding with the Hellions. He may dive here. There's a little bit of an awkward moment before the roaches are out, but once again, Clem kind of pokes the front, but doesn't commit. He's looking a little hesitant here to go for it.
Yeah, he's definitely respecting Lambo here, thinking he's got enough to defend and doesn't want to just suicide the Hellions for nothing, knowing that he's already taken a lot of damage. If he just suicides everything and just loses it all to a whole bunch of units, then he's going to be in a really tough spot later. So he's being very cautious, doesn't want to go too crazy. The Liberator also well dealt with that double queen and a nice reposition on the drones. And now the roaches have shown themselves, and Clem realizes just what Lambo is up to. So can he get everything on the defensive, because there's still lots of roaches coming out, double Ravager getting morphed in as well. There's going to be a big attack coming out from Lambo.
Yeah, indeed, he's on 50, well, he was on 57 workers. He just lost 6 to these Liberators. Kind of insane they got that damage at this point, but the real story here is the Roach Ravager army walking across the map, morphing in some Ravagers, and it's all about the defense now from Clem. There's actually no workers at the third. He may just be planning to lift this and defend the natural here. He does have a tank on this high ground, very well positioned. A double drop as well in the natural of Lambo.
Wow, this is a bit unexpected, I would say, from Lambo's POV, because of course you're expecting the opponent to just be kind of sitting back here, and tons of Overlords getting picked off, and it's going to force Lambo to need to make more of those as he's going to be supply blocked very soon. But there's actually a gap in the wall on the bottom side. Clem did not realize that was not fully walled off, so now the whole army is able to take a position in this natural that Clem was not anticipating. And so is this the thing that's actually going to break Clem in this game?
Here comes the Overseer to give high ground vision. And the question now is, will he go for this tank? He does bile it down. Will he actually shove in?
He missed it!
Oh, he missed!
Oh my god, he did not hit it at all. None of those biles connected to the tank. He's got to go for another round. That will kill it off, but that was so many extra tank shots that should not have gone down.
Yeah, Lambo may still have enough to be in a decent position here. He's actually down in workers now. Obviously he has the army supply lead, but here comes the rest. This double drop, comes back home to help with the defense. And we're in a weird spot now. Lambo's down workers, and he's not re-droning. He's going to keep continuing to pressure here. No, just go all in with this Roach Ravager. And Clem's bio-army's getting pretty big here.
Yeah, he's got 1-1 just finished as well, so now he's feeling confident to stutter step forward into this attack, able to focus down those Ravagers, and the Roaches will be forced back for now as some of the reinforcements do come across for Lambo. Needs to get back into that tank range as well. A couple of vials getting thrown down on that tank, trying to move forward to snipe it, but there's another one on the high ground as well. Clem is making this defense work, but there's still just a few more units coming across from Lambo. The depot lift also not in time, so that tank will get killed off. Is this actually falling apart?
This is on a knife's edge right now. I think Lambo may just be doing it. There's only SCVs down here to fight after that tank falls. Units streaming out for Clem, but the losses are starting to pile up now. Already 12 SCVs going down. Some more Marauders and Medivacs joining up here. I think Clem will not die necessarily, but has he taken too much damage?
I mean, he's still ahead in SCVs. Lambo lost so many drones to the counterattack of those 2 Medivacs earlier on, so he really is just full on with this attack. He can't really transition unless he at least forces a lift or kills even more SCVs than he already has. There's 3 CCs on the map right now. Things are starting to get hemorrhaged out. Lambo looks like he can't do it. Clem with the hold.
That was insane. I was sure for a moment there where it was just the SCVs fighting roaches and lings.
The Medivacs were actually healing them so much. They weren't even dying. That was crazy.
And it just goes back to those bios on the tank, I think.
That's so brutal, man.
If those bios hit, I think the game looks different. Because